Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for tuning in. The Meta Meltdown continues. I took a little break, headed over to the land of Disney World, and get back over here, and things are melting down here in the metaverse. We're sub 40,000 on the BTC. Looks like everything's under fire on the left, the right flank, and it seems like Hex is the hedge against the bears. I've been talking about this all last week. Talked about it on Monday. And I'm glad that I scooped some more up as we anticipate this pulse chain. Now, again, I'm not your blocked father. This is all my personal opinion. But I'm happy with holding Hex nowadays. Kaboom. Now, how long will that be? I don't know. But we're anticipating this pulse chain coming soon to a blockchain near you. Drop a comment, a like, a subscribe, a post notification bell, a ding ding. Let the boomers know that you're kapumping here with the best of them. Shout out to Adrian Kent. Thumbs up out there. Adrian always showing love. I appreciate Adrian. Adrian, you know, on the Discord, I try to respond to you and or react to your comments, but I think that you have them off. I can't even like your comments. So I don't know if that's purpose or not, but you know, just giving you a heads up. Adrian always showing love. I appreciate you, Adrian. Thank you so much. Kaboom. Let's talk about the markets. A meltdown like no other. I mean, you know, I wasn't expecting. I mean, I was. Actually, I told you guys, prepare for more blood. But, you know, I took a step away just a few days here. And we're back to $35,000 BTC, which is it's some pressure. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, the markets are not liking this. A lot of people are panicking. There's extreme fear in the markets. But the champ took a vacay. Okay, the champ took a vacay. It's okay. Let it be. Let it go. Hashtag Elsa. Out there with the young guns. Out there, you know, the family. Make sure you put some family time in there, guys. Sometimes you got to go ahead and switch it up and make sure you spend some time with the fam. Shout out to the young gunners out there. Shout out to the block fathers out there. I appreciate all you maniacs. Adrian Kent's here, and the rest of the boomers are pouring in. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we've been spreading here for 5 years plus. You're dealing with crypto OGs here. This is not a new YouTube channel that all of a sudden got rich with NFTs in the past year. Okay, this is not the case here. We've been in the trenches. We've been up. We've been down. We've lost limbs. We've kaboomed. We've kapumped. We've kadumped. Okay, you're talking to seasoned crypto veterans. We're not your block father. Okay, we don't give you any opinions. Okay, we just spread that good crypto word, the good crypto enthusiasm out here for the meta boomers. We got a meta meltdown going on, and you know, those have been in the game for a while. All it requires is patience out here, guys. Just be patient, and we'll pull out of this one. I don't know how long it's going to take. As I've said before, it could be into next year. So, you know, get ready. Hunker down. We may go into the 20,000s. I told you, I can even see a situation where BTC could skirt by 10K, which is highly unlikely. But if it happens, I'm still holding. Oh, yeah. I'm still holding BTC. Let's and ETH. Now, you know, all the other ones, we will adjust the bags here and there, but long gun, Ether, and BTC, and, you know, honestly, I'm going to be honest, I'm still BTC heavy. I'm old school, guys. BTC heavy. Heavier, at least. Good morning, JoJo. One of our OGs. JoJo's a seasoned veteran. JoJo's practically a day one. I'm not sure if you're day one, but you're like day 1.5 or 2 at least. I know JoJo's been here for years. He's an OG. Adrian as well. We got some day ones. Welcome back, guys, and welcome back to myself after I took a little break over there, magical land of Disneyland or Disney World, or whatever you want to call it. Took the little fam out there and the little gunners out there, and they appreciated it. So sometimes you got to do that. And it's great. There's no masks now, or you don't got to do none of that funny bunny. Okay, you could just go in there and have fun. Let's look at the charts and see what's really hitting. I'm sharing my screen on. Let me turn off these coins. So you go, guys, look at the Hex chart. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I know it's a controversial coin. I know that not everybody likes Richard Hard Flex. I get it. I'm not that much of a fan of that either, okay? But the facts are the facts. Right now, they're about to do a major drop. Okay, so this is the most obvious play this month. Now, is it going to make you rich? I don't know. I mean, I'm not even expecting that. I'm just looking at it as a pretty solid hedge against the bear market that's occurring right now. Okay, there's a major bear market occurring right now, so just stay focused. So let's look at these more detailed advanced charts. It's reading, I believe, buy. Is it strong buy? I don't know yet, but it's definitely a buy. And then we'll look at other coins that may be strong. Now, Steppen has done well, and so have a few others, but not too many. Like I said, it's been Hex. So you got Hex over here against ETH. Obviously a buy, but let's look at Hex against the US dollar. Right now, the dollar is what's strong compared to some of these cryptos that are breaking down. So we go back over here to Hex USDT. You can see it's holding on about 17.5, but still reading buy against the USDT. You look at that 1 month chart. It's looking strong. I've been calling it since 12. I mean, I told you guys. I said, look, this seems like the most obvious play. I can see this reaching maybe 25, a little over 20, maybe before it dumps. Now, I do expect that when Pulse Chain drops, there will be a Hex dump. Okay, so, bear in mind is what I'm expecting. I could be right. I could be wrong. You know the deal. You got to put out the disclaimers out there because there's plenty of crypto cucks and crypto Karens out there that they want to say something. So I'm going to throw all the disclaimer for the young cucks, the young crypto Karens out there. I'm not your daddy. Okay? Go find another block follower. It's not me. Hex Tether, looking good. Let's look at Phantom. Phantom got clapped. I'm glad. Listen, I pulled out of the Phantom play. I let you guys know last week that reconsolidated the most of the portfolio, the active portfolio, into ETH, Hex, and USDC respectively. There's more ETH and Hex. You always have a little bit of stable coin there in the chamber. Not too much in my case. I'm comfy with ETH. I don't mind. And of course BTC, but I don't even talk about BTC. There's nothing to do with BTC but hold it like your pet rock. So, I don't really discuss the BTC play because there's nothing to do. You just hold. What happened with the BTC? I'm still holding, okay? I didn't do anything, okay? But when it comes to the ETH, ERC20s, and the EVM machines, you may want to shuffle around. Phantom was one of my faves for a while. It's still one of my faves, but, it bled out, and I'm not hanging around just because you're one of my faves, okay? If you're not performing, if you're not putting out, I'm going to have to consider alternatives. And right now, the alternatives seem to be ETH and Hex. Now, is there any other alternatives? Anchor's been doing well. Terra Luna's been doing well. Let's look at Luna against the dollar. Everything right now you got to compare against the dollar, and then you compare it against Bitcoin and ETH. So you got Luna against the USD C here looking like a sell. You see what I mean? So right now it's kind of bearish for Luna. You see the chart for the 1 month is breaking down. Let's look over at something like Solana. Solana, another blockchain that's been doing okay. They're supported now by OpenSea, and that shows promise. Although the other weekend, I think it was last weekend, Solana completely got attacked by bots, and they had to shut it down. So Solana is not the complete blockchain that everybody thinks it may be. Let's keep it $150. I mean, they got good corporate pool, and they got a good branding, and they got cool projects. But it gets shut down every once and then. We've seen it been shut down a while. That seems more like a glorified database than really a blockchain. But I guess decentralization is not as important as it used to be. Anyway, $81 on Solana, and it's a buy. It's a sell. Excuse me. So, it's tough to find anything as a buy. I mean, you got TRX doing excellent right now. You got TRX looking like a buy against Ether, and a strong buy, in fact. Do we have them against the dollar? I don't think so, but I would suspect that Tron TRX is doing okay as they ramp up their, I believe they're going to do a stable coin. So let's try again. Tron right there, USDT. Tron Tether. So we got Tron Tether. Let's look at Tron Tether. I'm sure it's going to be reading buy, excuse me. But I do want to see how strong it's looking. Tron USDT, nice looking chart, and this one is buy. So right now you got Tron, you got Hex reading buy. That's about it. Let me run a quick search here on Tron and see if there's something that we're missing. Top story: Tron promises financial freedom with stable coin launch. Revolution promised by Tron's Justin Sun looks like a clone of Terra's algorithmic stablecoin. Okay, so they're doing something similar to Terra Luna with an algo stablecoin, and I've called this out like 2 weeks ago. I said there's a trend with algorithmic stablecoins. I've said that several times, and now you're seeing it pop up more and more. Revolution promised by Tron's Justin Suns looks like clone of Terra's algorithmic stablecoin. Tron, an Ethereum competitor, is the latest to launch an algorithmic stablecoin inspired by the success of Terra's UST. It has lofty goals for USDD, US double D. Tron, the blockchain founded by Justin Sun. You can see what else they're saying. The Tron blockchain was born by copying Ethereum, plagiarizing the Ethereum white paper word for word. Now Tron is copying Luna's decentralized dollar, and faithful to its roots, the stages of the Tron stablecoin will be named Moon and Mars. Very original. So yeah, I mean, they're copying, but crypto's open source, and we all know that Asia does great knockoffs. Okay, let's be honest with it. They produce good. They're good mimics. I'm saying that as a praise. Actually, they mimic very well. Now, as far as the innovation, that I guess that's a whole nother topic to discuss. But as far as mimicry, they're pretty good. So I'm not even mad. This is open source. It's crypto. Whatever. So I'm sure the guys over there at Terra Luna are feeling some type of way. You may want to read this in its entirety. I'm not going to read this all, but they're promising a stablecoin. Now, I assume that larger institutions and whales are attracted to these high APR stablecoins rates, even if they're less than 20%, because it's way more than they would probably get parking that capital at a bank or whatnot. So. And the impermanent loss risk is lower. So you may see institutions and whales aping into these stablecoin plays. We have. So this may be a reason why it's doing all right. So you got Tron on the other. Let's go back talking about Hex. I want to, every once in a while check out Richard Hart's Twitter to see if there's any new information about the upcoming launch and the biggest airdrop in crypto history. I don't think people really realize. There's a lot of people are not covering this, but then there are other people that know. So anyhow, let's look over here and see what's going on. Richard Hart, he was flexing some supreme kicks, and then he's comparing Bitcoin, Ethereum gas fees over the last 365 days compared to Hex, which is around 1,000%. And you can see these charts. Hex up 344%, 344,000% since the beginning. Since when? When this is? Hold on, let me look at this chart real quick. Since April, or when? What year is this? I'm not sure what the time period is. 365 days. Okay, yeah. So in the past year, you can see that Ether is up almost 2,000%, Bitcoin up 390, but you got Hex up 344,000%. Bitcoin, how many of you benefit from me calling the BTC tops? He actually flexes this a lot. Ether, have you ever stopped to consider how rich I'm going to make you? The world's largest free airdrop for free, no sign up, no effort, as free as the air as you breathe. As the air you breathe, Pulse Chain is coming to save you. He makes some grandiose claims, but I'll tell you this much. I mean, sheesh. The assets have performed quite well. Now, again, I don't know. I'm not saying this is going to 50 or X or 300,000 X, but I do see some meat on the bones for the short term. And as I've said before, they're copying every single token on the Ethereum blockchain, and they're making a copy of it in the Pulse chain. Now, what that is going to be worth, we don't know. But even if it's worth a small fraction of its parent token on Ethereum, then this is going to cause some volume. It's going to cause a stir. It's going to cause some trading. I think that there's something here. I'm going to be honest with you. Just look at the entire market cap of Ethereum. What if you can capture 1% of that in 1 month on a new blockchain? There's something there. That's all I got to say. So, kaboom. Shout out to Precious Hex. I see you. And indeed, doing awesome. Doing awesome. See if we're missing anything. Let's check out CoinDesk. We talked about Tron. We talked about this Meta Meltdown. I want to give you guys an update too on the gold spades. I'm working on the website. It's a new NFT drop that I'm working on. A follow-up to the Medals of Honor drop that we did that minted out in like 2 minutes on that free drop. You could still trade the Medals of Honor on the secondary markets. Specifically, Tofu seems where most of the trades have gone down. They are linked on the website and on the Discord. The website is mohnft.cc, Medal of Honor nft.cc, mohnft.cc. And then if you collect several coins, you can receive a Meta Championship Ring NFT when they drop. Also, I'm going to tie it into the next drop, which is gold spades. I believe that the holders, or I don't know exactly what the terms are going to be. It's either going to be one token or several tokens that you're going to need to get the next drop. I'll let you guys know more of the details. I'm working that out, but the art is completely done. It's going to be playing cards, but they're going to be gold spades, and how we're going to use them is going to be different than a regular game, because we're dealing only with spades. There's not going to be hearts. There's not going to be clubs or anything like that. We do have some jokers, and that's the champagne joker. So we're going to kind of do our own card game over here. I'll let you guys know more of the specific, but let me give you a sneak peek over here of one of the king cards. Boom. So you can see these are the champ gold spades cards. So we'll have numbers 2 all the way to ace, and then we'll have 2 jokers, which will be the rare ones, and there'll be multiple kings and multiple aces of the gold spades. I'll let you guys know more about the specifics of the circulating supply and how we're going to gamify this, but this is going to be a gold spades type card game, only with spades though. Okay, there's not hearts, there's no clubs, there's no diamonds. This is just going to be spades. So kaboom to that, guys. Drop a comment, and I'll do a giveaway as well for some whitelist spots. In fact, I'm going to set that up after the stream. There's a giveaway going on right now by Poison Elf. Let me show you guys. And shout out to Poison Elf for holding it down when I was away. If you go over here to the Discord, which is linked down below in the description of this video, you go to giveaway tab here on the Discord, and you can click on this post over here by the bot, the giveaway bot. If you click right over here, you can enter to win a Potluck Giga Chad. This is an NFT on Phantom. This is how it looks, and it's a Giga Phantom. It was a free mint from Potluck Labs. All 8,000 minted out, and they will earn Labs token at a rate of $0.25 per day. So you may, if you're interested in that, you can enter the giveaway, and this is by Poison Elf that he's so kind to give it away. I appreciate Poison Elf going it down. So go in there and enter the giveaway if you're interested. And after the stream, I'm going to do a giveaway for the whitelist. I'm trying to figure out how exactly we're going to handle it, because I know that those that were on the whitelist for the Medals of Honor, a significant amount of those that were on the whitelist weren't able to mint out the Medal of Honor tokens in time, because they just went quickly. So, I'm trying to work out something for them as well, but I'm also trying to work out something for those that already have the token. So, I'll get more into the specifics, but I want to give you guys a sneak peek as to what it is, kind of hype it up. The website should be up soon, and I'll give you guys a mint date. soon. So that's the next one's the gold space. And as I said, guys, we're going to continue to do drops, and you may want to pay attention because, like I said, my grand vision is to create an ecosystem between the NFTs that they somehow support each other some way, you know, that the kind of like their own NFT economy for whatnot. And then later on this year, we're going to do our major drop, which is the Metacocks, okay, the crypto roosters. As we ramp up, and our plan there is to have a full out NFT battle similar to like Street Fighter. And this will be the beginning to unlock that. These will be PFPs, but they're pretty tough. And, you know, that specific project, like I said, the intent is to make it into like a Street Fighter game. Let me give you guys a little sneak peek of the Metacocks that we haven't showed that in a while. These are complete. Shout out to Pistolero. He's the one that drew these out. And show you guys a little sneak peek. Turn that music off because I think it'll get copyright strike. And you can see that these Metacocks, some of them will have bandanas, some will have, you know, they all have weapons, and that's what's going on, guys. So you may want to check that out. There's more sneak peeks on the Discord, but that is going to be another drop that we're working on. So make sure that, you know, if you don't have a Medal of Honor, you may want to consider getting one. Okay, if you don't have a Medal of Honor, you may want to consider getting one because they'll have a perk for this next drop and the Metacocks as well. So, like I said, that the specifics will be announced soon. Shout out to the Meta Maniacs. Now I'm looking over here on my left-hand side. I see the Apes making announcements. If you know anything about that, I shared. Maybe I did or maybe I didn't. The Apes now are going to be stakeable, and they're doing a partnership with another blockchain called the Caduceus or something like that. Something I've never heard of. I just want to show it to you guys real quick, just to remind you guys to look out for this. I don't know if it's legit or not, but this is a new blockchain that they're collaborating with. Holder announcements. There we go. Let me find this real quick for you guys. It's called Caduceus or something. In case you missed the announcement of our tokenomics partnership with blockchain company Caduceus, here's a link to our Twitter thread. Okay, so they're going to be partnering with this new blockchain that I haven't heard of. I think most people haven't, but this blockchain is branding itself to be a metaverse blockchain. So whatever that's worth. So keep an eye on it. Let me link to this Twitter feed, so if you guys are interested in reading about it. All right, guys. I'll take some more comments and questions before I go ahead and that's the wrong. Let me copy link. I think I copied the wrong link. Hold on. What am I doing here? Twitter, that's it. And that's the link to that Twitter ape. They're talking about this new blockchain. So I'm just keeping an eye on it because who knows if this blockchain may or may not do well, or if they partner with other NFT projects or not. I don't know. So there is a trend with that though, and what I mean is a trend of projects making their own chain. We saw that with DFK. We were hinted at a chain about a chain with ApeCoin. ApeCoin hinted at a chain. Said they may have to do their own chain. I called it the Ape Chain or whatever. I don't know if that's going to be the name, but I do expect more projects to support their own chains. All right, guys, that's about it. I'll be back on Monday. And hopefully I have time in the next few days to start setting up the website and more clearly define what the specifics of these gold spades are going to be as far as which tokens are going to be valuable or not. I mean, they're all valuable, but which ones are going to, you know, as far as the ranking and how we're going to exactly gamify it. It's going to be about collecting several cards. But I'll let you guys know the specific rules. Now, in the meantime, mohNFT.cc. that project is still out there. It will be, I guess, forever, right? Like, so that secondary market, that was a free drop. Those were minted all out. But I'm going to show love to the MOH holders. So, something you may want to consider. All right, guys, that's about it for today. I appreciate all you meta maniacs out there. Stay strong. I'll be back on Monday. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin. Cryptography's finest, Champagne. Thank you.